welcome to Roundabout Boot Camp. There's a short video that I shot when we were looking at roundabouts on a training session. The focal point being how to keep moving on approach to a roundabout, so we try to avoid stopping. So using foreplanning anticipation to find gaps and to adjust our speed on approach, so we can flow onto the roundabout without stopping. It's taken at Woodbridge, between all the roundabouts on the A12. So we join the carriageway as a slip road, signal on. Vehicles moved out because it's seen our signal, so we're moving into the lane, joining it nicely, merging in, nothing behind us. Car in front has moved out and he's now going to move back in again. So a good driver ahead of us, he's thoughtful of others, had the ability to move out, did it. Can't always assume that, obviously, because not everyone's as forward planning as that. And the traffic's fairly light going in this direction, and the other direction is a completely different story, but we will come to that shortly. So we're going through the pedestrian lights at green, so we're carrying on. We're now approaching the first roundabout, about 400 or 500 yards out at the minute. We see the sign for it. There's the 300 countdown. There's the direction board. Interestingly, slightly obscured by foliage at this time of year. So coming up, and the gap in front of me is probably double what I would normally leave for a following distance. And that just affords me this rush room that I can go into, I can brake into it, or I can accelerate into it. Looking to the right, there's nothing there to stop. So keep on with the speed. Got it down to 25, 26 miles an hour. Now accelerate away into a national speed limit. And follow the cars down, picking it up a little bit later. As the dual carriageway starts, we're looking to the mirrors for anybody coming scooting past, assuming they're going to pull in front of us. So we're just holding our gap here. This is our gap. We want this. We're slowing. We see in the countdown markers, signals on. We're turning left, first exit. We're looking through the greenery in the middle. It's a bit frustrating. I wish they'd cut that. But you get a view now. Who's coming round? It's quite a wide roundabout, so you can easily see anybody close to the centre is coming around. Mirrors signaling off. Coming up to another roundabout. This one's quite a lot smaller, going right all the way back on ourselves. Third exit. Looking to the right, through the trees, can't see anything there, so we're sticking to the tarmac area. The brick area is for large vehicles, heavy goods vehicles that haven't got the same turning circle as a car. We stay off of it. Mirror signal, off we go. We're into a 30 miles an hour piece here. It picks up to national speed limit at the roundabout. There's the sign for it. Turning right, we're a little bit blocked. I've just braked, I'm still rolling. First gear's gone in. There's our gap, off we go. Round, following the spiral. Start with our mirrors and signal, and following this lane round, keeping to the left. Flowing out, picking up a little bit of speed. There's all this standing traffic now, so ease off a little bit. Traffic's now cleared. We're picking up the next roundabout again, back into where we started. Again, I've got the big gap in front of me. I'm looking to the roundabout to see what's coming. I'm looking at how many cars there are ahead. 3 cars and a big wagon. The big wagon's going to be slow to get away. 2, 3 cars, just maintaining my distance. Nothing's got closer. I'm starting to get a little closer now. Coming down gears. Second gear, too slow for second. So we're going to be in first. Just roll into first gently. Clutches up. We're looking to the right. There's the last vehicle. And on we go. Mirrors signal, moving off to the left lane. Following this car. Quick check of the right mirror just to see what's coming round. This car was going quite slowly, so it could have possibly overtaken him. Picked it up now when we've moved to the outside lane. coming up to the top roundabout. Just do a little heavy braking here, third gear, and then off the brake it's clear. We're just anticipating it, and then this truck's stuck his signal on and he's come round from the left lane. So you've always got to be aware of the unexpected. So we're going to do another lap. So we're just hugging the inside. Now mirrors and signal moving off. We're coming out to the left-hand lane again. Carrying on our way down to the next roundabout. Again, 300 to go. Looking for cars emerging from the left. He's there, but we're seeing us and we're clearing. There's a lot more cars this time ahead of us. So I've just slowed the car a little bit earlier here. So we're down to just under 20 miles an hour, but we're still rolling. Keeping up with the traffic, looking to the right, seeing what's there. You can now see the junction to the right. There's one coming round, and there's nothing there. So I'm just going to gas on, get onto the roundabout, 20 miles an hour, mirror signal, moving off, still holding 24 miles an hour. And out we go. Heading up to the national speed limit. Keeping our distance now, just building a little bit of speed. Coming down the hill again now, 300 yards to go. We're looking to probably shift into third gear here. It's my preferred entry gear. People coming shooting down the outside, so keep an eye on the mirrors. A lot of queuing traffic ahead, so we're just slowing it down now. Probably second gear. Just going to roll into first. Haven't quite stopped. Are we going to stop? Not quite. We're still rolling. Still rolling in first. Looking to the right, the heavy traffic there. There's people who are slingshotting around this roundabout from time to time, so you have to be careful. They don't always come off to this second exit. So we're looking for our gap. There it is. In we go. Clear roundabout behind us. Coming up to this one's now 4 cars in front. So I'm just going to slow it right down now. Keep this gap. They're all turning left. We're turning right. So just rolling into first gear. Still rolling. To get to that point, I'm braking quite firmly and then coming off the brake and rolling into first gear just to keep the momentum going, but it's only at 1 or 2 miles an hour. Then I'm picking the clutch back up, which has got hold of the control of the car again. Then we're just rolling on tick over speed. Mirror signal off. Again, coming up to this roundabout here, it's a dual carriageway in. It's quite a fast 70 miles an hour downhill into the dual carriageway. So some people are carrying a lot of speed into here. So we're looking to the right, looking for our blockers. There's a big cement lorry that's going to be blocking nicely for us. So we take our turn. In we go. Following round, keeping in the center of this lane. Mirrors and signal here. And just cutting the nose off a little bit of the traffic that's emerging. And out into our lane again, stopped by traffic, unfortunately. This is a really good fast run into the next roundabout. So there's a truck here with his signal on. He's sat there for a little while with his signal on. Nobody's let him out. So being as though we weren't traveling actually that quickly and I had a good gap behind, I decided to brake earlier, give the guy behind me, give him some information to use. He's acted on it and slowed down. He's got a nice gap to us. I followed the truck out. I don't want to be stuck behind the truck, so I'm going to do a right-hand lane roundabout. So I'm going straight ahead again, but I'm going to do all of this from the right-hand lane because it's a kind of a dual carriageway really out into a dual carriageway. Both lanes are going ahead at this point. So I just bumped the speed up just slightly there. A little bit of braking late. Can't look at the roundabout, can't see anything. Entering, mirror signal. You got to remember you're entering at speed there. Probably faster than you would have been from the left lane. So be aware of that. I'm just going to move out lanes here as well to let these guys out from the inside. Unfortunately, the guy behind me didn't see me doing that. I probably left it a little bit late, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, but I'm going to stay in this lane now because we're 500 yards from the roundabout. There's the sign for it. The car travelling up the inside. First, the left lane goes left. The right lane goes right. Now I've seen something in my mirrors. There it is. The ambulance coming up, sirens on, lights on. Move over, mirror signal, move back. A little bit fortunate by that because everyone slowed to see where the ambulance was coming from, so the roundabout was actually clear at that point. And mirror signal, we come off early. We're going to go back into the little bit of Woodbridge there and swap seats, go back and do it all again. I hope that's been helpful, and at least you know what these roundabouts look like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.